Hey you manky Mancunians, I will now be ranking the studio albums by English indie prog rock band Elbow. Number 10 is Cast of Thousands. The band's second album, it sees them move away from the art rock and proggy feeling from their first album to their more indie sound. When the band firmly sets their feet in this style, it usually makes them rather boring. Nothing really memorable on it and nothing really stands out. Number 9 is Leaders of the Free World. A slight return to form with added touches of art rock and Genesis influence. The band get better at songwriting but nothing as good as what would come. Number 8 is Flying Dream 1. The band's softest acoustic album. It is incredibly stripped back with some beautiful moments, but the band excel more when they show off a range of dynamics. Number 7 is Audio Vertigo. The band's most recent album, it sees them returning to their older indie rock style. While the material is stronger than previous albums in this style, the prog influence is missed. Number 6 is The Seldom Seen Kid. A return to form for the band from the debut. It sees them mixing in prog and art rock with pop to create fantastic songs. The mixture of quiet and lavish production gives the songs an extra push on the emotional heartstrings. Number 5 is Asleep in the Back. The band's debut, it is one of their most unique releases. Having longer songs with moodier moments, it shows off the prog and art rock influences early out the gate, creating a unique sound that gained the band needed attention. Number 4 is Little Fictions. Their first album without a full-time drummer, it sees the band experiment with a more pop-leaning sound, using electronic drumming in certain tracks, but not losing their prog art rock style, fusing together to create some of their most underlooked and beautiful gems. Guy Garvey's vocals and lyrics on this album are very creative and potent. Number 3 is Giant of All Sizes. The band's return to their moodier experimental roots, with added art rock and prog elements, it creates an interesting sonic palette that sadly they've never fully done until this album. Mixing a range of minimalist but lavish production, it has incredible emotional peaks and highlights. Number 2 is Build a Rocket Boys. The band's most critically acclaimed album, it is acclaimed for all the right reasons. The beauty they found on The Seldom Seen Kid was encapsulated and really brought to incredible beautiful heights. Musically gorgeous with heart-wrenching deliverance from Guy Garvey, it is one of their most proggiest albums, showing the beautiful side of new prog. The best Elbow album in my opinion is the takeoff and landing of everything. The follow-up to Build a Rocket Boys, it took the sound of that album but added a more moodier and experimental edge to their sound. Lyrically, the album deals with depression, heartbreak and alcoholism, with Guy Garvey showing off a very broad emotional and personal side to him that's incredibly touching and relatable. His and the band's performance of this material is incredibly impactful. On this album they experimented with multiple aspects of their sound and productions, creating an album showing off the full gamut of their talents. The moments that shine on this album are some of the most beautiful pieces of music I've ever heard and stands out as one of the most underlooked albums of all time. Thanks for watching. I'm mad for it. Recommend me another band to do this with or else I'll cry oil at you.